Get excited, we are hacking foam wreaths today. Hi everyone, my name is Shannon and I want to welcome you here to my channel, The Daily DIYer. Dollar Tree is upping their product game lately, but the foam wreaths are a long-time favorite of mine. Let's jump into the fun and unusual ways that you can use them. Up first, a hanging solar light chandelier. You'll only need one wreath form for this, and to make it look more like metal, we are painting it black. Chalk paint is the perfect paint to use with styrofoam as it bonds to the styrofoam surface and won't chip off. We're also going to need 3 of these hanging lids that are also from Dollar Tree, if you can believe that. These are so wonderful and at a great price point. We're basically going to snip one of the chain links and we're going to reattach it underneath the wreath so that way it will hang from the wreath. It's so simple to do this, and then you just reattach the link. Some needle nose pliers comes in handy for this. Let me know down in the comments below if you have suggestions for the next Dollar Tree product that I should hack. I would love to hear your suggestions. Here's what the wreath looks like with all 3 of the hanging lids attached. At this point now, we can add our mason jars onto the lids. They screw right on super easy. Dollar Tree also carries mason jars, but I actually had lots of these on hand. So if you have some on hand too, definitely use what you have in your stash before purchasing new. Another item you'll need from Dollar Tree are these garden stake lights. You'll need 3 of these total. It's so easy to just pop the bottom stake part off of the bottom. We'll just be needing the top, and you sit these right on the tops of your hanging lids. These are so neat, so inexpensive, and a great find at Dollar Tree. You can add a little bit of silicone glue to the top here too to keep these in place and to keep moisture and water out of your glasses, or you can just set them on top as is. Now we need to make this chandelier hangable, and these plant hangers from Dollar Tree make it so easy. It's basically got a hook at the top and it has 3 chains, and at the end of those chains there's also a hook. So this could not be more simple. You'll put the hook right in the center of your wreath and a chain in between each one of the mason jars. You'll lay the chain underneath the wreath and then use that hook to hook it back over and onto your chain. Once you have those hooks in place onto the chains, it's now ready to hang. So this is really a kind of industrial look during the daytime, but at nighttime is when this really comes to life. Now let's make a planter. I have 6 wreaths here, but you can add or subtract your amount of wreaths depending on how tall you want it. We're also going to be using some mounting tape. I will make sure to link this down in the description box below. This stuff is so easy to use. It's basically a heavy-duty double-sided tape that is permanent, and it works great with styrofoam because it's not going to eat into the styrofoam. So what we're doing here is just layering our wreaths. I only used 2 pieces of tape, 1 on each side, and you can see here that was plenty to keep these from coming back apart. So we're going to continue this process layering the wreaths. I have again 6 here, but add more if you want yours taller. Make sure you give it one last press down to make sure everything is good and connected. You can see here, mine are not going anywhere. Now it's on to painting. So of course you can paint yours whatever color you want. This one is gonna have more of a modern look to it, using some black chalk paint like I did in the first project. And then it really is just that simple to create your own custom planter with sort of a modern look to it. And this would be so pretty in different colors, or even giving it sort of a faux concrete painting technique. Now we're going to take this project one step farther and make a mini table using one of these round wood signs that's also from Dollar Tree. These do have holes at the top where there was jute, so we're going to fill that with some Dollar Tree spackle, let it dry, sand it flat, and then we're going to go ahead and also paint this piece black to match the bottom. So it is just that simple to create a tabletop for our mini table. You can also add a little bit more of that double-sided tape to keep it in place. Again, add more wreaths if you want it taller. This would be great, like I'm showing you on a porch or even on a table. Get creative with it. Use it for a party to display foods and drinks on. Sky is the limit. Now let's make a lantern. You'll need 2 wreaths for this, along with one of these Dollar Tree cake pans. That's going to be the bottom of our lantern. Again, with our double-sided tape, which again I will link down in the description box below, we're going to be adding this onto the edges of the cake pan that has also been flipped upside down. This is going to easily attach the bottom wreath to the cake pan. So definitely want to make sure you are pressing down firmly so you get a good bond between that tape and the wreath and the cake pan. You can see some of the adhesive was sticking out and I didn't want to see that, so I'm just pushing that back into the crease of the wreath. Now we are going to take our hot glue gun and we're actually going to use this to burn holes or melt holes into the wreath, because this is how we are going to insert some dowel rods to create our lantern. So this just melts right down into the styrofoam. I marked off 4 places, and those are the places we're going to be inserting the dowel rods. We're going to do that with the top ring here too, so that those holes match up with the bottom of our lantern too. Now at this point, we're going to be using some super glue. I'll make sure to link this down below too. This is a gel-based super glue, so it's not going to melt or eat our styrofoam, and it's also going to provide a permanent bond between the styrofoam and our dowel rods. These dowel rods are just from Walmart, and again, I will link these down in the description box below too. They're 3/8 inch size by about 12 inches long, and I'm pressing those down into the bottom wreath and then into the top wreath. You do want to let your lantern sit for about 30 minutes to let your super glue set up, dry, and cure before you come in to paint. That way you don't have a wobbly lantern as you are trying to paint. So I am using that black chalk paint again. This gives it a real nice modern look and effect. And once you get everything painted with 2 coats, you have a really nice cohesive look. Now we're going to add a cylinder vase from Dollar Tree. I also put some Dollar Tree rocks in the bottom of that to keep it down. And then we're going to be using some of these stones that are also from Dollar Tree in the bottom. Again, this is going to add some weight to our piece so it doesn't go flying off. And it's also going to give it a really pretty look. Then you can go ahead and add a candle into your cylinder vase. These are candles that I found on Amazon. They are waterproof, so they're okay for outside, and they're also on a timer, so they'll come on and off without you having to flip a switch. I'll make sure to link those down in the description box below too. Of course, you know my obsession with rainbow and colors, so we're going to make a rainbow out of this wreath. Literally just taking a knife and cutting it in half. This will really actually give you 2 rainbows if you wanted to make more than one. I'm going to show you how to use this first half to create a rainbow with. We're going to need ribbon in all the fun colors, and actually some of mine are from Dollar Tree too. Make sure to be checking the seasonal section. You can even find Ofray brand, which is a great ribbon brand at Dollar Tree. We're going to start with pink and work our way through the rainbow of colors using hot glue to attach the ribbon onto the end here first, and then wrapping around a few inches for each color until we get to the end. If you could do me a small favor and take 1 second, hit that thumbs up button. That helps out my channel so much, and I would so much appreciate it. I would also love to know, what is your favorite color? I think it's funny because I feel like my favorite color changes every day. So my son will randomly ask me what my favorite color is, and then he'll try to guess because he knows that it changes every day. I think today I'm probably in a purple kind of mood. This looks so cute when it was all wrapped up, but we're not quite done yet. We need to add our fluffy clouds to the bottom. So using some Dollar Tree cotton balls and some hot glue to add the fluffy stuff to the ends. This was so fun and easy to make, and I'm loving it on this plain white wall that I finally got my DIY letters up in my craft room on, and I love this extra splash of color above it with the rainbow. So cute. I think we all need a little bit of color in our lives. Now we're gonna make a simple and really quick centerpiece using, of course, a foam wreath, and also I have 6 stems of these roses from Dollar Tree. 3 are in a creamy color, 3 were in this peachy color, and you can just easily kind of melt holes in the wreath, fill them with your hot glue, and then add your flowers all the way around the wreath. And it's starting to finally come together. It is nice and fluffy with all of those flowers. You can of course use this on the wall as a wreath, but you can also use it on a tabletop. It's just as easy to put another one of those Dollar Tree cylinder vases in the middle with a candle inside. Such a pretty look. Now we're gonna make a high-end looking topiary with a Dollar Tree 10 bucket, some of their floral moss, of course their wreath, and also some styrofoam. We're gonna start by sizing the styrofoam down, cutting it to size so it'll fit within that bucket. And now for the very messy part. I am not gonna lie, this is gonna make a huge mess. It's probably a good idea to put some craft paper down or something to cover up your surface so you can just wrap it up, roll it up, throw it away when you're done. It's gonna make a mess, but it's so easy. You just pack all of the moss into hot glue on the wreath, and then once it's completely covered, we're going to add some hot glue and a small dowel rod into the wreath, and that is what is going to keep our topiary sitting up. Once we add a little bit of hot glue onto the styrofoam in the bucket, push it down, hold it straight until it is set up. And that is literally how simple it is. One last thing we are going to do is we're going to grab out our river rocks from Dollar Tree again, and we're going to use that to go in the bucket on top of the styrofoam to cover that up. This would be so pretty inside or outside under a covered area. Even making multiple ones of these and lining them up would be really pretty too. I love the look of this. It just has such a high-end look, and really it is so simple and so inexpensive to make. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next Dollar Tree item that I hack next. I have more hack videos popping up on your screen that you can click over and watch next. And I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day.